Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. I left it off in the last episode right before the trade deadline. We have a record of 36, 19, and 6. I think we started this season undefeated for about 14 games or something like that. It was a pretty incredible streak to start the season, but we've definitely come down to earth since. We're 6-4 in our last 10. And I left you guys off with the question as to whether you thought we needed to make some changes. We're definitely defending Stanley Cup champions, like I said, so we definitely have a target on our back. But I think our team is pretty decent. I was looking at what's it called? I think Caulfield was always an 89. I think he was 90 at the start of the season, but he went down to 89. But our decor, Jake Bean actually went up to 86, so this was an incredible trade. Look at his stats. I'm pretty sure he has almost 50 points. He has 47 points in 61 games for Jake Bean, the 25-year-old left-hand defenseman. He's a true number one left-hand D in my opinion now. So he's a power play quarterback, and I think he's basically, like I said, a true number one D-man. We have Condre Miller producing a lot right now, 41 points in 61 games. And then Dadonov actually went up from a 78 to a 79. He has 6 points in 61 games for the rookie. And D'Angelo is still an 80 overall. And our specialty teams are doing pretty decent so far, in my opinion. So I don't know if I'm going to be trading for a third pairing left-hand D-man, because I was talking about that Jeremy Roy guy, but I actually found that he's a right-hand defenseman. So let's have a look here. I believe he was on San Jose or maybe on Minnesota or something, because I think it was Minnesota actually. Let's see. Yeah, Jeremy Waugh, he is 81. He would be really good for our team, but he's a right-hand defenseman. So, I don't think he would be anything too good for us, because if I was to put him with D'Angelo, then I feel like the chemistry would go down again. So I don't think it's worth it. They have Zaboral here, 81, but he makes like 4.6, so that's not good enough. And the other guy on the Ottawa Senators, Jeremy Lauzon or something, Jeremy Poirier, he's a 78, so he's worse than our defenseman Dadonov. I think that is with us. So we could go for Brandstrom, but he's worth a little bit more, and I don't know if it's worth going for him. So I think I'm just gonna keep the status quo right now for our team. We have some good young D-men coming up in the ranks, and some good young players in general coming up in the ranks. So I think I'm just going to finish the simulation. Let's just do an in-game simulation for the Dallas Star game. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm just gonna not go and make any panic moves. We've definitely dropped off since the start of the season, but we haven't been awful, I think. First period here, 1-0 down. Hartman scores on Primo. Second period, we score 2 goals, Gallagher and Drouin. Can we hold on in the third? We do. Okay, 2 more goals, Caulfield and Drouin. So we do get a big W here before the trade deadline. And we're 37, 19, and 6. Like I said, we're holding on to a playoff position at the moment. Hopefully we can keep it going here. But it's going to be a dogfight, like I said, until the end, because the Atlantic Division is very, very competitive this year. So I think, like I said, there's not going to be anything too crazy right now on the trade block. I already checked in the last episode, and I showed you guys. And those D-men weren't an improvement to our current decor. So I think I'm just going to, like I said, simulate past this trade deadline, but let's just simulate this one more game against the Flames. 3-1, okay. Ehlers, Domi, and Kotkaniemi. Prusek scores on Primo, a shorthanded goal. Come on, boys. We got to be playing better on the power play here. Second period. Okay, 4-4. Kachuk, Brown, and DeHaan score on Primo. Kotkaniemi scores for us. Can we get a W here in the third? And we don't. We completely fold there in the second period. And Sam Reinhart scores, and they get the W. So, pretty disappointing loss after starting so well. Now you guys can see that we've definitely taken a step back there in the Let's just simulate past the trade deadline. I was going to say we've definitely taking a step back here on in the standings. We're now 6 points behind the Lightning, so that's gonna happen. We just gotta have faith in our group because this is the team that we're gonna be going on until the end of the season. So let's just simulate all the way up to this Toronto Maple Leafs game. Hopefully we can beat Detroit. We do 4-1, perfect. What about Pittsburgh? Okay, good job. We're bouncing back pretty well. We lose 3-2 though last game. 84. We're still 4 points behind the Lightning. So, like I said, look at the Toronto Maple Leafs. 51, 12, and 3. They have an incredible season so far. 109 points, I believe, or 107 points or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's an incredible season so far for them. Let's just see if we can beat them. See who's on their team. 3-0 for us. Domi, Caulfield, and Bean. They have Jonathan Quick in that. 20-1 the shots. That's crazy. Second period. Okay, 4-1. Can we hold on here in the third? We do. Okay, big 4-1 win against the Leafs. I think they're top of our division, so that's an incredible performance by us. Now we're 3 points behind the Lightning, so it's just gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a dogfight until the end. Let's simulate this game against the Buffalo Sabres. They're not a very good team, so hopefully we can have a good showing here. I think we're playing in Buffalo. Oh no, we're playing in Montreal. First period, 2-1 Caulfield and Ehlers score for us. Matt Nieto scores for them. Second period, okay. Can we hold on here in the third? We do, okay. Domi scores for us and Vance scores for them. Let's see the 3 stars really quickly. Caulfield with 2 points, Ehlers with 2 points, and Primo with I think it was a 20-something save performance there. We are 3 points behind the Lightning. We got to just keep it going. One more game against another not so good team. We don't want to take anybody lightly, but yeah, the Devils are not the greatest team, so hopefully we can beat them here in New Jersey. 41, 21, and 6 is our record so far this season. First period here. Okay, 3-1. Domi, Drouin, and Bean. Jesper Boquist scores for them. 19-6 the shots. Looks like we're dominating here in the first. Hopefully we can keep it going here. Okay, Jack Hughes scores for them. Can we close it out here, boys? And we do. 3-2. 38-23 the shots. Big performance by the Habs. Here are the 3 stars. Perfect. Let's keep it moving. Carey Price has gained morale due to ice time. That's good news here. 3 points behind the Lightning. Like I said, they don't want to lose, it seems like. But at least we're doing our part as far as winning. So, okay, next game will be against the Philadelphia Flyers, who have a really good team as well. So this is going to be a really good game here. Obviously, we're on opposite divisions, but 2 good teams here. First period. Okay, 2-1 for them. German Rupstov and Gostisbehere score for them. Evan Bouchard scores for us. Can we come back here in the second? Okay, DeMello scores for them. What about in the third? We do score 2 goals, but they score 2 as well. Dadonov and Hurdle score for us. Giroux and Voracek score for them. So that our run comes to an end there. I think we had 3 wins in a row, so now we're just gonna keep it moving to all the way up to this Pittsburgh Penguins game. So hopefully we can bounce back here against Minnesota and get a W here. 8-5 win. Wow. Okay. Can we keep it going here against the Philadelphia Flyers? We do. Perfect. What about the Washington Capitals? Okay, so 3 wins in a row. I'm a little superstitious, so I don't want to go too crazy. I'm just gonna keep it going here for another game for fast simulation. See if we can keep the winning streak going. Okay, and we don't. Okay, 96 points. Have we clinched the playoffs? It looks like we might have. 96 points might be enough to clinch the playoffs. Yeah, and it looks like we're going to be taking one of the wildcard positions because looking at our division, the teams are not losing at all. So, yeah, we lose that game against the Pittsburgh Penguins. So now you guys can see Cole Caulfield has 57 goals on the season. Let's see if he can score 60. Let's compare his stats to the rest of the league really quickly, though. Drouin has 72 points. Domi 70. Kotkaniemi 70 as well. So Domi's been scoring really, really good. 87 overall now. He might be a player that, obviously, I wouldn't want to trade him, but and Jake Bean is up to an 87 as well. Wow. Looks like a lot of morale change for players here. Keandre Miller still at 83, even though he's scoring 50 points already as a D-man. Tomas Hertl, 85. Okay, Nick Suzuki. So, yeah, I was going to say, what's his name? Max Domi might be a player that we may look to trade at the draft if he still wants too much money and get something in return for him, but we'll see what happens. Let's see the best goal scorer. So Cole Caulfield has 57, trailed by McKinnon and Matthews, who have 52 and 50 respectively. So it's going to be a tight race once again this year. Let's see best point getter. So Stamkos and McKinnon. Where's Caulfield in all this? Okay, so he's like top 10. Killer Yamamoto, wow. 87 points for Yamamoto. Who would have thought? Okay, so let's keep it going here. Yeah, let's just do an in-game simulation against the Leafs. Oops. Oh, while we're here, might as well just look at the stats here. So 96 offense for us, 86 defense for us, and 91 for them, and 87 for goalies for us, and they probably have their backup in that. So it's pretty good. Let's just have a quick look at their lines really quickly while we're at it. Let's just have a look at some of the team's lines now that we're pretty much done the season almost. So here's the Anaheim Ducks line. So Sprong, Johansson, Lundestrom, Kasha, Steele, Raquel, Richie, Jonathan Taves is on the Anaheim Ducks now, and Leonard McNeil, great player. Adam Henrique still here, Troy Terry, and Junior Hines, okay, creative player as well. Lindholm, Fowler, Dermott, Gooley, Larson, Walensky, and in net is still John Gibson, okay, pretty good team. Pretty average team, average offense, I would say. Let's see the Arizona Coyotes. Keller, Schmaltz, Cahoon, Kessel, Stepan. Stepan and Kessel are still here. 36. I guess Stepan is only 33, but I guess he looks much older with that receding hairline, I guess. Athanasiou, Hinostroza, and Chason, Voracek, Merkley, and Garland. Ekman Larson was a stud of a player. Chikrin as well. Larson, Soderstrom, Kopibianko, and Pissick. Okay, and let's see who's in net. Mrazek and Georgiev. So they haven't produced any decent goalies in Arizona. Marco Rossi. So the Bruins are definitely struggling after losing Bergeron and Chara and all those guys. So Emil Eroff, who seems to be a rookie, second rounder, okay. 79 overall. He's supposed to be a third line check and forward, but he's on the first line. Marco Rossi, top 10 in the 2020 playmaker draft. And Pasternak, DeBrusk has gone down a lot. He's listed as a third line scoring forward, okay. Stradnicka, and Bjork, Heinen, Frederick, and Timashov. Brad Marchand's gone down a lot. Ryan Strome and Andre Palat, okay. They have a weird offense there. Torrey Krug, McAvoy, Stigomanis, Yossi Vekinen, and John Merrill. Let's see who's in net. Is it still Tuukka Rask? No longer Tuukka Rask. It's actually Brian Elliott and Colton Point. Okay, so pretty average team in Boston. You guys can see here, Jack Eichel's still here. Middlestad is still here. Dylan Cousins up to an 82 at 23. Defense, let's see how good Rasmus Dahlin is. 91 overall. Let's see how good of stats he's had so far in simulation. 56 points. He's basically a 55-point getter every year. Right now, Ristolainen, Rookie Harju. Other than that, not really anybody else. And in net, they have Luukkonen and Halak, okay? Carolina, Sebastian Aho is up to a 92. Svechnikov, 89. And Teravainen, 88. Is this an all-Finnish line? Actually, Svechnikov is Russian, but this is a crazy first line. Nikaz is actually 90 as well. So they have an amazing top two center depth here. Stahl's still here as well. On defense, they have Hayden Fleury, Hamilton. We did trade them Gustafsson for Jake Bean, so let's see how Gustafsson's been doing. So it looks like we definitely won the trade, the Jake Bean trade. 15 points only for Gustafsson. That's crazy. But they do have a really good offense here in Carolina. And in net, they have Frederick Anderson, okay? Columbus, Self Dubois, 89. Ricardo Ott. Holy crap, this guy's going to be a stud. 37 goals. He's a pure sniper. And then only 7 assists. Wow, what a stud. Other than that, no one too crazy. Let's see defense. They still have Werenski, okay. 26, medium elite, top 2. And then in net, they have Grubauer and Reimer, okay. Calgary Flames, Goudreau, they still have him. Kachuk. So Goudreau went to Ottawa or something, and then he came back to Calgary. That's crazy. Kachuk is a good player, elite player. Let's see defense. Hannafin's an elite player. Looks like Valimaki. Mete is down to 75. He's a depth defenseman, so his career didn't really work out after we traded him. And then they don't really have any good goalies in Calgary. Let's see. Chicago, so they have a really good first line. Nylander, DeBrincat, who's a 90 overall, and Kane. Strome, second line center. You guys can see the other players. Adam Boqvist didn't really grow too much. He's still an 83 only, despite his medium elite potential. Other than that, no one too good. Let's see net, who's goalie for Chicago. So Malcolm Subban, okay. Let's see Colorado. Colorado's still a good team, obviously. Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen. And then Alex Ovechkin is on their team on the fourth line. That's crazy. He's still going hard, but after departing Washington, his production has definitely dropped. He's basically a 40-goal scorer other than this season before that, and now he's only a 12-goal scorer, so definitely a shame for Ovi. Sergachev, Makar, okay. Brodin, Bowen Byram, okay. Let's see who's in net for them. Rittich, yeah. I do remember this team because we faced them in the Stanley Cup playoffs last year. Or Stanley Cup finals, I should say. Sagan and Ben are still here. You guys can see Josh Williams, okay. Armia's on here. Heiskanen, 87. 24 years old. Thomas Harley's here, okay. Top 4 D-man. Top 6 right now, only 22 years old, so pretty young D-man. Okay. And then in net, they have Ben Bishop as well. I'm just going to go a little quicker now, guys, because it's taking a little longer. Sawyer Roach, okay. Zadina up to an 87, okay. And on defense, they have that. Let's keep it moving. I don't want to check the goalies anymore. McDavid, 96. He's still producing like crazy. Looks like 104 points last year. He's just a stud of a player. With Puljujärvi and Yamamoto, Aberg, Draisaitl, Perreault. Okay, they even have Cole Perfetti now. Wow, okay. On the fourth line, but look at the center depth. And this might be the best center core in the league. Defense, they have Ryan Murray, okay. Broberg still here, no Jolson, okay. Florida, Barkov, okay. We might be facing these guys in the playoffs, actually. They do have Denisenko now. On defense, yeah, defense is decent. Could be better. Okay, let's keep it moving here. Philip Forsberg's on the Anaheim Ducks. Pacioretty as well, okay. They still have Drew Doughty, okay. Just keep it moving. Minnesota, Alexander Holtz, Sean Monahan, Kaprasov, okay. This is a brand new team here, it looks like. Dumbas, Boral, okay. Let's keep it moving. New Jersey. They have Lucas Raymond, okay. Lucas Raymond's actually a winger. I thought he was a center for some reason, but yeah, he's a pretty good right winger. Josh Anderson's on this team. Jack Hughes. Defensive stuff, PK Subban as of right now. Nashville, Tolvanen's up to a 90 overall, okay. How does he produce? I just want to see quickly how he produces. 53 points, so not the greatest. Quentin Byfield is on this team as well, okay. Niku, Fabro, okay, let's keep it moving. Barzell. Things haven't changed that much. They've changed a little bit, obviously, but not that crazy. Panarin's still on here. Kravtsov has graduated. Yelenen is on here now. 30 points on the third line. Basically a 30-point scorer. We did trade him for Keandre Miller, if you guys remember that. Brady Shea, Trouba, Fox, Lindgren, Hayek, that other player, Taylor Hall, White, Lafreniere. Okay, Lafreniere didn't really turn out to be anything too good. Only 83 overall for Alexis Lafreniere here. High elite, but yeah, for some reason he hasn't turned out to be anything too good. Shabbat, Manson, Brunstrom, okay. Philadelphia, you guys can see their team here. Giroux still on there. Konechny, Gossesbear, okay, let's keep it moving. Pittsburgh, Crosby still on here, okay. Still producing, actually. At 36 years old, 84 points in 76 games. Galchenyuk is actually in the second line center. That's hilarious. Because he's kind of falling out of order right now in real life with the Pittsburgh GM. San Jose has an awful team. Defense, Erik Karlsson's still here, but looks like Burns retired. Yeah, even St. Louis doesn't have the greatest team for the 2019 Stanley Cup champs. This McGillis guy is a new medium elite right-hand defenseman, but still needs a little bit of work. Okay, Tampa Bay always has a good team. Getting this Gruel guy while having such a good team is insane. Let's keep it moving here. Toronto, you guys can see them. Rope Hintz is on here. Defense, Riley Berry, Liljegren, Muzzin. So they have a good defense. Vancouver. Okay, but Colson's actually an 88, sorry. And Hughes is an 86. Vegas. Carlson Marchessault still here. Glass, Peyton Krebs, okay. Theodore Tanev, okay, nothing too crazy. Winnipeg. Lundin, Aiden Lundin, 98 overall. What the hell is that? This must be the best player in the NHL. 98 overall. What? 39 goals, 55 assists, 94 points in 75 games. 98 overall. What the hell? Okay. I don't know. Has Winnipeg won a cup yet? I don't even know. I think they might have won one, actually. Washington's looking like this. Malkin is actually on the Caps. And Ovi's no longer on the Caps, which is hilarious. Defense needs a little bit of work. And then that's it. So, yeah. That Lundin guy, or London, whatever his name is. 98 overall. That's incredible. Let's just go ahead and simulate now. In-game simulation against the Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto. First period. 2-0 for us. Okay. Suzuki and Drouin. Can we keep it going? 4-1. Okay. Ehlers and Caulfield. Osterley scores for them. Can we hold on here in the third? We do. Perfect. So I've done 2 in-game simulations against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we've won them both. So that's good news. Definitely gives us a little bit of confidence going into the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's do another in-game simulation against Detroit. I think we might have like 6 more games or something first period. Okay, 1-0 for us. 1-0 for us. Look, can we hold on here? Okay, we do 2-0 on the road. Big road game here by the boys. 47, 23, and 6. We actually have 100 points, 8-2 in our last 10. So we're coming into the playoffs pretty hot with a good winning streak. Hopefully we can keep it going. And like I said, go into the playoffs pretty hot. 59 goals for Cole Caulfield, 90 points. Can we keep it going here against the Carolina Hurricanes? They have a good team. Like I said, we saw that they have Aho, Teravainen, and Svechnikov on the first line, and that Nikas guy as well. So, first period, 2-2, okay. Ivany and Butker score for them. Caulfield and Drouin for us. Can we have a better second here, boys? 4-4, okay. Caulfield again and Drouin. Howard and Nikas score for them. Can we pull away here in the third? And we don't. They actually score 4 goals, and we score 1. Nikas scored a third period hat trick. He scored 4 goals in the whole game, and Frolik scores the empty netter. So we did get killed there in the third. Let's just go and simulate all the way up to the last game of the season, and I'm gonna do a wrap up. I think the last game, will be against Detroit actually. So let's just simulate the rest of those games here. I think 4 more games. Can we bounce back here against Toronto? Okay, no. We do bounce back with a win, but we lose right away. Okay, I don't like to see that. But we do win 4-0. Okay, so how many points do we have? Let's have a look here. 104 points. It looks like we're going to be facing off against probably a team. Yeah, definitely the Capitals, I want to say, because we're the first wildcard team. So we're probably going to be facing off against the Caps, and we might have to relocate and play in the Metro. So that's pretty interesting, I think. What I wanted to show you before the last game of the season is the progress reports here. See if any of our players have grown. Suzuki, nothing. Caulfield, nothing. D'Angelo, Dadonov. Okay, Dadonov, we know he's up to 79. What is Jake? 87 for Jake Bean. 82 for Price. Okay, what about in the system? Spezza is up to 79 now. Wow, it's good to see. Cote, 63. Okay, any other players that are worth looking at? Witherspoon's, that's the medium league goalie. He's up to 67. Nice to see. Bell, 58. And then Lapierre, 75. Nice. Let's keep it moving. Who else? A couple low elites are 63 though, so nothing too crazy. Luke Crosby is 63. Gabriel Holden's up to 78. Nice to see there. He might have started the year at a 73 or 74, so that's good. And then Strimbu, 74, 44 goals for Strimbu, 71 points in 71 assists, in 73 games. So this is his coming out party here. Hopefully his overall reflects that goal scoring record fairly soon here, because he's definitely proved that he's a little bit better than the competition there in the AHL. So hopefully his overall increases next year or something. Let's just have a quick look and see if Cole Caulfield or where he's sitting compared to the rest of the league for the Rocket Richard trophy. Hopefully he can win that trophy by himself. So yeah, it looks like he will, unless one of these two players has like an 8-goal game or something. So I doubt that's going to happen. So it looks like Caulfield has actually won the Maurice Richard trophy for once this year. Last season he won it, but he was what's it called? Let's just have a look. He was with other people. Conn Smythe was Cole Caulfield. We need that. But where's the Maurice Richard? Okay, so it says Sagan. Oh yeah, okay. You guys see it was a 3-way tie. So Sagan, Caulfield, and Crosby. So this year is going to be Caulfield by himself, it looks like. So how many points does he have? 94 points. That's nice to see. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to simulate this last game at home at the Bell Center. First period, 3-0 for us. 2 more goals for Caulfield, 20-8 the shots. Second period, 2 goals for Hurdle, and then 1 goal for Kotkaniemi, and we do win 6-1. Very nice to see. Let's see the 3 stars. Caulfield, 2 goals. Hurdle, 2 goals. Primo, 1 goal allowed. So Sergei Dadonov actually has been injured, unfortunately. Head coach replace player. Let's just say that. And yeah, let's just see who we're gonna be facing off against in the Stanley Cup playoffs in the first round. So it's actually gonna be the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay. So let's just view their lines really quickly again. Before I let you guys go. So Philly, I think they still have Giroux and Couturier. So Toffoli, Couturier, and Voracek, Brett Connolly, Giroux, Frost, Patrick Konechny, Grabner. So they do have a lot of depth. Backlund, Riley Nash, and German Rubstov. On defense, they have a really good defensive core as well. And let's see who's in net for them. Blackwood and Hart. So Hart's definitely an elite goalie. So it's going to be a tough task here against the Philadelphia Flyers. Try to score on Carter Hart. But I think our team has the goal scoring to get past this team. Let's have a quick look at the stats for the season for us. Cole Caulfield looks like he's up to a 90 now again, so it's nice to see. 96 points for Caulfield, 65 goals. Durant has 82 points in 82 games, 30 goals, 52 assists. Kotkaniemi, 81 points in 82 games. Domi, 77 points. Gallagher, 66. Jake Bean, 63 points, 87 overall. True number one D-man now. Nikolai Ehlers, 58. So he's kind of dropped off a little bit. He has, I guess, this season and then one more at $6 million. So I don't know if he's going to come back with us. Keandre Miller, how many points did he have? 51 in 82. That's really, really good. Hurdle, 45. Damon Severson, 42. Pretty decent for him. Suzuki, 41. Let's see how he did. Yeah, a little bit less than last season, unfortunately, playing with the same line mates, but he did score more goals, so that's pretty encouraging. Hopefully he can go up to 83. Burakovsky definitely had a drop-off compared to last year. Only 23 points. 45 points in the last season, so that's definitely a drop-off, I would say. Lehkonen, 21 points. That's around the average of what he scores usually. Bouchard, 19 points. D'Angelo, 18. So Bouchard and D'Angelo are not like power play specialists, and they don't even play on the power play, so that was expected for them. 16 points for Samuel Poulin. Okay. He might actually play on the third line next year instead of Burakovsky. Dadonov, like I said, Lear. Okay, you don't. That's our team there. And let's just have a look at our goalies. 36 wins for Primo, 17 losses, 4 overtime losses, 4 shutouts, 903 save percentage, and 2.75 goals against. So pretty decent stats. 85, okay. Carey Price, definitely a season definitely got better after around December or January or something. He finished with a 15-win record, 10 losses, 4 overtime losses, 1 shutout, 897 save percentage, and 2.88 goals against. So he's no longer our number one goalie, obviously, as you guys know, but he did his job. He helped us get into the playoffs. So that's good news. And then let's just have a look at the Laval Rockets. 71 points in 73 games, for Strimbu. McShane, 67 points. So McShane's more of the playmaker. Strimbu is the scorer. Is he listed as a scorer? I don't want to see what Strimbu playmaker. Okay. Benson, 46 points. 44 for Brook. Spezza, 42. Okay. Spezza definitely was playing on the fourth line or something. So we did move him up in the middle of the season, and it looks like he started to produce a lot better after that. 39. He's only 20, so that's good to see. Olofsson, 39 points. Lapierre, 75 overall, only 35 points. Hopefully he can get better a little bit so he can maybe take Ryan Paling's spot or something. Cam Hillis, 35 points. DeAndre Hayes, 79 overall. O'Rourke, okay, two-way defender, 79 overall as well. And then that's about it. Oh, Horton, actually, I want to look at 11 goals, 7 assists, but he's a what's it called? Defensive defenseman. Shoots left, medium elite. He's still listed as a minor top 2 D-man. So let's just have a quick look at the goalies here. McNiven and Scatchard, okay. I don't know if this AHL team is good enough to be qualifying to the playoffs, but we'll have to see. And let's just have a look finally at the entire league, see who's won the individual awards. So Stamkos looks like he's won the best point getter in the league. Sagan, trailed by Sagan and Lundin. Okay, 98 overall Lundin, I should say, or 97. McKinnon 95, Scheifele 91. Okay, Caulfield is about 1, 2. He's actually in the top 10. He's 9th overall in points with 96 points. First, as we know, in goals. We already checked that, so that's nice to see. He had a 10-goal lead on Matthews and McKinnon, so that's good. He's definitely pulled away as the best goal scorer. So let me just show you your lines before I let you go. And you tell me if you think we should be making any changes or anything like that, but definitely Caulfield at 90 overall and Gallagher at 85 definitely looks better And then Jake Bean at 87 as well. Well, we do have Lear here on as the defenseman. So actually, let me just I'm going to have to bring someone up right away. So I might have to bring O'Rourke up because I think he'll have better chemistry than DeAndre Hay. Let's see here. Okay, O'Rourke has gained morale. He's nervous about his call-up. You know what, O'Rourke? You just gotta get going here. So let's see. O'Rourke 78. He was a 79 earlier, but yeah, if he's paired up with D'Angelo, like I said, they're at 0. So and not at -3 or whatever. So looks like we're gonna be starting with our O'Rourke here. And let's just bring Tiska here. Okay, substitute on all lines. Perfect. And yeah, actually, you know what? Let me actually just make this. I don't know why this is a bad. You know what? Let me just. Oh. So DeAndre Hay has a lot of bad chemistry with a lot of people for some reason. He's a two-way defender, but I don't know what, like lineup management. Yeah, like I said, if I put him with Horton, it's a -1 for some reason. Horton is a left-hand defenseman. He's a defensive defenseman, so I don't know why it doesn't work with DeAndre Hay, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. And we've brought up O'Rourke, like I said, so we're gonna be playing against the Philadelphia Flyers in the next episode in the first round of the playoffs. We're defending Stanley Cup champions, like I said, so a lot of pressure on us, but we are in the Metropolitan Division, like I said, in their bracket because we were the first wildcard team. So we moved to the Metro, and this is going to be a really interesting series against the Philadelphia Flyers. I don't think we faced off against them in this career mode or in this franchise mode. So you guys can see the other matchups: Carolina against Washington, Tampa against Florida, Toronto against Columbus in the East, and then in the West, Dallas against Minnesota, the Avalanche against the Coyotes, Vancouver against Anaheim, and Edmonton against Chicago. So pretty interesting matchups on both sides of the conferences, in my opinion. And you let me know what you think of the matchup against the Flyers, guys. Leave your comments below, please. Leave a like as well, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.